Yeah, it's over here. It's because you have the phone backwards.
I know.
It's fine. You can't flip it now.
I know. I need to plug it in. Hi, everyone. I'm going to look over here constantly. I'm sorry.
Hi.
The camera's over here.
It's freezing in New York today.
Yeah, much colder.
I was so cold in the show, I had to put my jacket on. And I, full disclosure, fell asleep.
You did?
It was so cold. I missed the top of the second act.
Oh.
So, I don't know what happened before they were sitting at the dinner table and spinning. I have no idea what happened.
That is... You didn't see the check thing?
Nope. I have no idea what happened.
Okay, well... Anyway.
Hi. Welcome to Broadway.
Welcome to our Sip and Sass. Today's Sip and Sass is for...
Kimberly, Akimbo.
Okay. First and foremost...
I didn't want to see this play at all. It was on my pile.
And? Now, thoughts?
I liked it.
That's it? You just liked it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was so cute.
It was cute. I don't like Victoria Clark.
Oh my gosh, I thought she was amazing.
I thought she did good acting like a kid.
She really did.
She totally acted well. I don't like her voice.
Well, how old is Victoria Clark? Will you look that up?
70-something. Hey Siri, how old is Victoria Clark?
Okay, so if you don't know the story of Kimberly Akimbo...
You can't talk.
Why can't I talk?
Because Siri doesn't know what the hell it's supposed to be listening to.
Oh my gosh.
So stop.
I'm
Hey
sorry.
Siri, how old is Victoria Clark?
We will just pause for one moment here.
He doesn't have an answer because he keeps hearing you talk. Look it up on the Googles. I don't know.
Okay, anyway.
She acted really good as a kid.
So the story is of this 16-year-old girl who has progeria. So they have Victoria Clark, who is like 70, playing this person. And she does a phenomenal job of being a teenager. Also, it is a teeny, tiny cast. 9 people total in this cast. And I loved every one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, there are 5 high schoolers, and these people looked like they were fresh out of high school.
Oh, yeah, they're young.
Like, young.
4 of them are making their Broadway debuts, and
Yeah.
they're like 12 years old.
Yeah, Okay, will you hold it now?
Yeah, let me just put this in my mouth real fast.
Okay. And they were so good. And the kid playing Seth, who plays basically her best friend.
He didn't sing good.
No, he didn't. But he was so damn adorable.
I wanted to just kiss his face. He was so cute.
He was so cute.
He was so innocent and adorable.
Cute, and his acting, I was like...
He was just
I love
adorable.
You so much.
I loved him. He was my favorite part.
He was so cute. And, I mean, the show is closing, so...
It is?
Yeah. I mean...
When? I don't think that's true.
Yes, it is.
When?
Wait, maybe it's not. What else is... Oh, it's shoved in something like a hut.
No.
Maybe it's not closing.
I was going to say, it just won the Tony for Best Musical.
Can I tell him about the kiss?
I don't care.
Okay. So, again, this kid looks like he is fresh off the high school boat. And Victoria Clark is 70, playing the 16-year-old. And towards the end of the show, they have to kiss. It's just like... I'm trying to imagine what this child, and her, frankly, felt like going, I what? I mean, it's not passionate or anything, but it's just, wow.
It was adorable.
It really was. It was so sweet. And the chick...
It was sweet.
She won. Victoria Clark won the Tony for this, and she deserved it.
Yeah, for sure.
Frankly.
For sure.
What you didn't like about her voice is she couldn't decide what voice was being used.
Well, because she's like an opera girl.
Yes.
She's like a legit singer.
Yeah.
Legit.
And so she had like a low register. And
Hold this for a second.
And then she had a high register. And they were very different sound. I was sitting in my chair like singing the part, like the notes.
As you do.
As I do. Because I need to hear it. Like, some people can sing something that's really high and it doesn't sound high, like in their register. But then I will try and sing it. And I'm like, oh, no, that's... Anyway, and so I was like, yeah, she just doesn't have any transition in her voice. But each register that she uses is nice. But that didn't matter because she was just so believable and so good. And really also good. 70, and the woman had the most incredible legs I've ever seen.
True story.
I mean, they were phenomenal. And she just like bebop-a-loo-la'd around that stage like she was a teenager. Mm-hmm. So I give her all the props.
Me too.
On that. Okay, and then the other chick who won the Tony.
Bonnie.
Oh my gosh.
I loved her.
Oh my gosh.
She was hysterical.
She is so funny.
So funny.
So, and also the mom. I loved her.
I saw her as Glinda.
Oh, you did? Who was it? Okay, never mind.
Ally something.
Well, she was fantastic. Honestly, the entire cast was superior.
So good. Every single person was good.
They were so great. I mean, they do it like, I'm like, they're what they're doing. There's a scheme, okay, that Bonnie Mulligan comes up with because she's like in and out of prison. Her character is hilarious. And
funny.
You just have to see it, I
it's
guess.
So well written.
Yeah, because I didn't understand.
The jokes are so well written.
I was like, who that person? Why? You know? And then I watched it. I'm like,
so funny.
Oh yeah, it's just. She's so good. But anyway, just know that she spends her time in and out of prison. She's not a great person. Are you laughing at me because I'm looking over there?
No.
Okay. But she involves all of these teenagers in the scheme.
Hey guys, I couldn't help it over here.
Anyway, and I'm like, this is actually terrible. She involves them in a check fraud.
I love that he goes, you're kind of a terrible person.
She's like, rude. And she really is. She's awful. But you like love her. There's like a scene where she's like
dragging the mailbox.
Yeah. No, but like she's like, hey, Kimberly, I'm gonna need you to like leave a window open or something. I gotta sleep. Anyway, and so Kimberly and her mom are talking, and there's a window behind the mom, and she's like sneaking, peeking in the window. Oh my gosh. Anyway.
So funny.
It is a very funny show. And like music wise, it's cute. It's very clever. Like, oh my gosh, the scurvy part. Oh, did you not see that?
Scurvy?
The boys, the biology assignment.
Yeah.
Singing about scurvy.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious.
Oh.
It was very funny. Anyway, it was just super cute, super well done. Now, you want to talk about the set? Because I thought it was so cool.
Well, where I was sitting, we were not together, by the way. We were not together.
We got rush tickets for $40 a piece, so we were sitting on opposite sides.
Far house left, and she was far house right.
Also, we did not talk about the booth theater. They failed the ample ass test.
I don't have an ample ass. I was fine. However, they did not consider anyone's legs.
No one in my row had any issue with their legs.
I did.
Yeah.
I was pushing on the seat in front of me, so I just turned sideways and I put my leg out in the aisle.
Oh my gosh. My legs hurt so bad because my butt fit in the seat. That wasn't the problem. It's just that there's a lot of me still pushing out of the seat. So then my knees were like, I have permanent indentations. And this sweet lady next to me, I'm like, I'm really sorry. And she's like, I'm fine. And I'm like, my legs are like curved underneath me. Mm-hmm. And so the second act, the people who had all been sitting in the like little box seat thing, there
was a wall on my side. Did you climb the wall?
No, there wasn't a wall.
It was open?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was closed off.
Anyway, they all just moved up to some empty seats that had been up and around me. And one lady that had moved, she was like, you can't see like things on the side. I'm like, listen, I don't care. These knees need a break from that situation. And it was just fine. It was just fine. And my knees were so much the happier for it. Anyway, the set was super cool, I thought.
Yeah. Things like tucked in and out.
Yeah. Well, they had an elevator in the floor that would come up with different sets. Like
There's a car.
Yeah. I've actually never seen anyone actually simulate a car like that. Usually it's like pretendy, but they had a bench seat and a steering wheel. That came up out another time.
The spinning dining room.
The spinning dining room, super cool.
I love that.
They're sitting at a dining room table and actually having like a nice normal.
And they're being happy.
And then they start singing and they're like,
shit always goes south.
everything goes bad. We're trying.
No matter how good it's going, it's always going to fall apart.
Yeah. And then it
does.
But as they were doing it, there's
cool.
4 of them at the table. It's just slowly spinning so that when the solo person is singing, they're in the front. It was just really cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
There's a skating rink. Okay. They were ice skating.
Yeah.
On what?
They had little wheels in their blades.
But you couldn't see them.
No, because they were covered.
It was very cool.
It was cool.
I mean, they looked like legit ice skates.
Yeah.
And they were skating all around that stage.
Yeah. That's cool.
And I was like, that's cool. They were dancing on ice skates too. Don't you even worry.
Uh-huh. The show choir kids?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Let's just clear this up. Gay, straight, gay, straight. Are we good? Okay, someone tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, moving on. Saved you 2 hours. 2 years of heartache.
Okay, so the same set, like it was an ice skating rink lobby, an actual ice skating rink.
The exterior of
the ice skating rink, a library at the school, a classroom of the school,
the hallway, where the lockers were.
Hallway in the school, and her house, and the basement of her house.
Yes.
And so where this wall of lockers is, it would, I can't see it. It's like, so
I couldn't see it.
I'm the
either.
front of he couldn't see it. That's so sad. So here's the front, like the stage is going this way. It was like this, and then it would go open inward, and then her bedroom would be in there. And then it would open outward, and it was lockers for the school. And then the house, like the kitchen of the house was recessed back in a box. So walls would come up and down, and if they came up, then the house would come out. So you'd see the kitchen. There'd be a kitchen table. And you know that props make me horny. Like, it was so cool. Like set dressing. I love it. And I'm like, I'm looking at the top of the refrigerator. Like, they're poor, okay? They are a poor family who's just had a white trashy life. And so they don't have a lot. And they had just moved into this place. I'm like, this is so cool. Like, the top of the fridge had like a crock pot and a like bag of chips and some food things and a pitcher and like red Solo cups and I don't know. There were just really cool details. The school hallway, so cool. The bulletin boards, like, anyway, I just thought it was I thought it was really well done. It's just cute. It's It's heartwarming and cute. And I loved all of the music in it. That being said, I don't think there's really great takeaway music. You know, it's not going to be like songs that people are banging down the door to sing, like Mean Girls or Wicked.
That closing song is a workshop song.
Yeah.
Today's going to be an amazing day or whatever.
Because you don't get a second chance around. Yeah.
I was like, that's a workshop song.
Yeah. It was great. Anyway, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. I'm so happy that I saw it because
it was more emotional than I was anticipating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they're mean to her the whole time.
Her parents?
Yeah, they say the shittiest things.
Well, they're an incredibly dysfunctional family.
Oh, for sure.
And the mom got pregnant when they were in high school.
I was ready for that. I didn't know what to expect. And I was like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. And it never lets up. It doesn't resolve. They just end and it's still shitty. And I was like, I don't like that.
It's one of those situations where the parents are totally dysfunctional. They got pregnant in high school, got married, have no money ever. And
Dad is a drunk.
The dad's a drunk. The mom's a narcissist. And she's the one who has it all together. She has this horrible,
she's like
extremely
helping
rare,
her
rare
dad
disease.
lie to the mom. Like, she's sitting outside and he comes to pick her up and she's like, he goes, what are you doing out here? They said, oh, it closed at 8. Well, what time is it? It's 10:30. You said you were going to pick me up at 7. I was like, I hate everything that's happening right now. I hate this.
Made your heart sad. Yeah. So she's the kid who's, the one
Taking
taking care of the
family.
parents, which you see a lot in
For
dysfunctional
sure.
things like that. So
For sure.
it's a little thing.
She wasn't ever, like, watching her be sad was awful. Because she, like, hid it. She hid it from the kids at school.
Excuse me. You might be letting on that you have a heart.
No, I don't.
You're letting on. Yes. That's what's happening here.
I have a cold black heart. I have one feeling and I save it for very special
No,
occasions.
you're showing how much you care. You didn't. It was hurting you. It was hurting your feeling.
No, I wasn't ready for that and I didn't. That's not how I wanted to spend my day.
But then you laughed. There were quite a few.
I laughed a ton at the end. She's hysterical. She's a terrible person and I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be her when I grow up.
Anyway, I loved it.
Isn't that check fraud? That's check fraud.
And now we are going to go to dinner. And tonight's show is, well, it's shucked because we have the proper tickets for tonight.
I double checked.
Also, I need to report before we sign off. I'm sorry to report that Magnolia Bakery's caramel pecan cheesecake is not my favorite.
And I got the apple crisp pudding. I was told I was supposed to get the carrot cake pudding because I'm a huge carrot cake fan. And they didn't have it. And so I was going to get a piece of carrot cake. And then the gal behind the counter was like, no, the apple crisp pudding is far superior. So I ordered it and I got it. It was okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what all the fuss is about Magnolia Bakery.
Yeah, but now we know.
Like, I don't ever have to go there again.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I had a couple people tell me that it wasn't their favorite.
Yeah.
But
it was fine.
now we've done it. Also, guess what we did? We went to Top of the Rock today. That was fun. But also, we're going to sign off because this is so long. Okay, thanks for coming.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. See you.